Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Daily Healthy Living, where we literally discuss and talk about and share about living healthy daily in every aspect of our lives, from cooking to your cleaning supplies, your laundry care, your bathroom supplies, what you do throughout your day, exercising, cooking healthy meals, being able to source healthy things. And now that we're in the fall season, you guys, I was thinking this morning, my goodness, you guys, the hot chocolates, the ciders, and all those great things, and some of them are really high in sugar. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of that. We're going to do a tiny bit of an update on my monthly challenge for walking, and I'm going to share with you some of my indoor things that I like doing during the fall-winter season when you can't really get outside much. The things that I enjoy doing that are just healthy daily living. Stay tuned. Okay, so I thought I would start off first of all sharing with you an update on my walk challenge. I haven't been recording like, hey, I'm going for my walk like I was doing the first couple of videos. Because honestly, I just didn't want to bore you guys. It was literally just me going out, hey, I'm going for my walk. When I was doing my walk, talking about what walking means to me, the benefits of walking, all those things, which you've already seen in the previous videos. There's only so much of that you can share, right? And then me coming back from my walk saying, hey, I just finished my walk. I have missed 3 days out of the entire month so far. 2 of those days, I wasn't feeling well. And the other day, I just didn't go because my muscles were sore, which was a couple days ago. I think it was yesterday. I didn't go out because not only am I doing a 30-minute walk every day, which I've never done before, but I've also been doing my muscle toning exercises in the morning. And some of those muscle toning exercises are lower body. And when I'm doing those, plus doing my walks, when you do a brisk walk, you're really working a lot of your leg, glute, you're working your abs, you're working your arms, if you're moving back and forth. You're using a lot of muscles you don't realize you're using when you're doing a brisk walk. Because when I'm out walking, I don't just walk at a slow pace and just do a walk and just hang out. I'm brisk walking the entire walk. So, and I haven't done measurements. I'm not going to do that until it's all said and done. But my muscles have been a bit sore, so I did take yesterday off. And I was okay with that, honestly, because my leg muscles were just a little bit fatigued. You can tell when your muscles are just kind of maxed out. They just need time to stretch out, relax a little bit to kind of go back at it again, right? And that's what I was feeling yesterday. And I'm like, I'm not going to push myself. Like I said, I've never done brisk walking 30 minutes a day, every single day like this before. So this is new for my body. It needs to acclimate and adjust. I do have intentions of continuing after the month because honestly, I'm really enjoying these walks. When I go out and walk, I'm either doing a lot of thinking and brainstorming for my business or my kids or my husband, what we're doing. My husband has plans and our goals, how I'm going to accomplish certain things, YouTube videos. I've always got things going on and stewing upstairs. Or I'm listening to a podcast that's related to my reselling in my reselling business. So I'm always busy doing something mentally, like thinking and processing. So that half hour can go pretty quick. But again, my body's not really used to those certain muscles being worked that hard. So I do plan to continue though after this month. I don't know that I will do it every day, but I definitely plan to be walking frequently. Because again, it's been really, really good for me. And I do hope that over time, I actually start losing some of the fat on my legs and hopefully tone down my stomach and my glutes as well. And just kind of toning things up a bit. But it's not just a month's worth of doing anything, you guys. When you're exercising or doing anything like that, it takes 2 or 3 months to start to see results. And you have to be consistent with it. So it's not like you can just do something like this for 2 or 3 weeks and boom, you're just going to see all your results. So, oh my gosh, it's great and you're done. It doesn't work that way. Anything good, anything obtainable that is healthy and good for you is a long-term thing. You're never going to get anything good shortcutting it or just doing it for a couple days, a couple weeks, and boom, it's just done. Especially when it comes to being healthy. So I did just finish my walk today, and I only did 15 minutes today because it's very brisk out, and my muscles are still a bit sore, but I did want to get a little something in. I'll probably try and do a full day tomorrow, but I might have to do it indoors tomorrow because our temperatures dropped again. In fact, when we woke up this morning, we were down 10 degrees from when this afternoon my husband came home for lunch. We were down 10 degrees from when he left for work this morning, and we are expecting snow this weekend. So, my walks might be indoor walks this weekend. So, but my whole month wraps up on Sunday. My last day is Sunday for the challenge. So maybe next week I'll incorporate in with one of my videos the final results. I'll share with you if I lost any weight, if I lost any inches, which honestly, if I do, that's great, but I'm not anticipating it because like I said, it's a long-term thing. So if I have, even with a couple cheat spots that I've shared with you guys that I had, I think that's great, but I am anticipating more of a long-term results kind of thing. So that's kind of how the walking challenge has been going. Let me know in the comments below if you chose to do any sort of challenge, whether it was a walk challenge or just even working out challenge or being healthier in your eating challenge or anything like that. Let me know in the comments below if you did anything like that and how you've been feeling with it, what your results were. Okay, so what I do want to talk about though, guys, is we're in fall now. And this is the wonderful time of the year where you've got your teas, we always drink coffee all year round. Everybody drinks coffee, right? Hot chocolates, other nice little spiced cider drinks. You've got all the, spiced mochas and pumpkin mochas, all those things. The question is being able to enjoy those wonderful drinks and snacks during this time of the year, but have them be healthy for you. And there is a way to do that. I don't have any recipes forefront for you right now, but I do know for me, I do drink coffee every day, but instead of drinking like hot chocolate, I bought a dark chocolate drink from a couple that I follow on YouTube. And it's a tea. So instead of drinking hot chocolate, I'll probably be drinking that because it is a dark chocolate and it is a very healthy tea. I haven't figured out the pumpkin or anything like that yet. If I do come up with a recipe that I really like, I will definitely share it with you. But I would love to know from you guys, do you have healthy snacks or healthy drinks that you drink this time of year that you would be okay to share? If you are, please feel free to comment down below, or you can also find me on Instagram. If you want to share the recipe with me on Instagram and you're willing to share it with the group, I'm happy to bring it over here and share it with the group, and we will put it out for everybody. But I would love to know what you guys do for your healthy drinks this time of the year, being able to cut out the sugars and the bad ingredients that are in all of these Starbucks drinks and all that. I don't do any drinks like that. I haven't done drinks like that in years. But it's still easy to buy stuff in the grocery store that has additives, preservatives, certain kind of sugar that's bad for you, and who knows what else. So I don't do those either. So that's why I'm saying let's share recipes. If you have an organic, healthy recipe, let's share them. Let's spread the word. I would love to know too, because I would love to try some of those out. Maybe in one of my next videos, I will share my drink with you that I have for the dark chocolate and where I get it from. So let's not just drinks though, guys, it's snacks. I do have some healthy snacks that I'm going to be looking at here in the near future. I might even share with you when I do those. Dan and I made another wonderful chicken soup the other day. We'll probably be making some more of those. If you guys haven't watched my laundry soap video, I finally made my homemade laundry soap. And I've already been using it. It's been fantastic. So if you haven't watched that, it was my last video. So do feel free to go back and watch that. I'll try to remember to link it down below for y'all. But yeah, we finally made the laundry soap video. You can make a liquid or a powder laundry soap, homemade laundry soap. I prefer the liquid. So yeah, that is ready to go. And that will last my husband and I a good year and a half because it's just the two of us. So feel free to go check that out. So the next thing that I want to talk about, since it's fall, you guys, it's hard to get out and about with kids. It's hard to get out and about yourself for fun activities during the fall season, because if you live in a territory where it rains a lot or it's snow, cold, the geek get the gist. You don't really necessarily want to be out too long. And around here, when temps really drop and it's snowing more consistently, we can be down in the teens. In fact, we're going to be down in the teens at night. The next couple of nights, we're expecting snow Saturday night. It's not unusual around here to be even in the negative temperatures. And you don't want to be outside for long periods of time, typically more than 10 or 15 minutes. Otherwise, you have the chance of frostbite. So, talking about activities and fun things that you can do that are relaxing, enjoyable hobbies during the fall and winter season. I'm going to share with you some of mine. I'm going to be sharing with you some things that I've been doing with it in near future videos. So I've always enjoyed puzzles. I don't have any puzzles now because I don't really have a space in my house right now for puzzles. But I've enjoyed putting puzzles together. In fact, my dad and I used to put puzzles together all the time when I was a little kid. He still to this day enjoys putting puzzles together. It's just something we've kind of always enjoyed together and individually. So puzzle making is a great thing for kids too. It's so good for their learning, colors, variations, putting things together. You know, puzzles are just such a great activity. You can buy big or small puzzles for your family. But I'm talking more specifically for women now. Crocheting. Now I'm going to go ahead and list them off and I'm going to share with you. Crocheting, knitting, sewing, and needlepoint. I have done all of those in my lifetime. I enjoy, honestly, crocheting the most. I do like needlepoint, but I think I enjoy crocheting the most because with crocheting, whatever you're crocheting, if you want to gift it to somebody, you can gift a needlepoint to somebody, but it can be more personal when you're crocheting something. I've done knitting before too, but between knitting and crocheting, I prefer crocheting myself. Some people prefer knitting. I've also learned how to sew, but my issue with sewing was I always had an issue with the bobbin bogging down in the machine, and I get frustrated. But I've sewn skirts for my girls. I've sewn things for myself. I've like sewn placemats, and I've done all kinds of things with sewing. But again, my favorite hobby when it comes to things like that is crocheting. And I recently picked it up again. I crocheted about a couple years ago. I made a baby blanket for my first grandbaby. My daughter absolutely loved it. And just last night, I sat down, I got some more yarn, I crocheted my first baby booty. And I was so thrilled that I actually accomplished it because I thought, I don't know how easy this is going to be, but it honestly wasn't that difficult. I looked up on YouTube a pattern and I did a baby booty. She's got other things that I'm going to try out too. So finding something that is soothing for you. Some people enjoy baking or cooking. Some women, now there's a difference between cooking, like cooking a meal, and baking your goodies, which is like cookies and sweets and healthy treats and things like that. So I'd love to know in the comments below, what is your favorite activity? Do you enjoy puzzles, crocheting, knitting, sewing, needlepoint, or if there's another activity you enjoy doing that I didn't mention? Or in regards to baking and cooking, do you prefer baking or cooking the most? I'd love to know in the comments below what your preference is. And if you bake, what do you bake? And do you have healthy recipes? Because we are a healthy channel. Do you have healthy baking recipes that you'd be willing to share? I would love if you guys had recipes to share so we can share them amongst each other. Just healthy, natural baking recipes with fun yummies. Okay, and the last thing that I thought I would talk about is just, you guys, I know that there are categories of things that you guys maybe want me to discuss on this channel. I already have all the ingredients to make my own toothpaste. I haven't done it yet because I honestly just haven't had time. And there are other things coming down the pike. I'm going to be making my next Thrive order here soon. So I'll be doing a Thrive haul once that's here. There's just a lot of other things. Exercising. If you guys would like to know what kind of exercises I do for toning. And I'm not just talking about people who are over 50. Toning is healthy for anybody. I don't do really strenuous exercises like I used to. My exercise in the morning is honestly maybe 20 minutes, 30 max. And I used to go like 45 minutes to an hour. I don't do that anymore. And I don't do a lot of jumping around either. I focus and tone certain areas. So if you guys would like me to share what I do with that, feel free to let me know. I am happy to share that with you. And guys, so this was just kind of a general catch-up video. I do have some more things coming down the pike. Like I said, I'll probably be in the kitchen a little bit next week. I've been fine-tuning my other business, my reselling business, so I have all of that done in the morning. And then I have the afternoon to focus on doing videos and recording and things like that in the afternoon for this channel. So I wasn't quite as active last week, but I'm trying to be more active next week in the coming month. Yeah. But guys, do feel free to give this video a follow. Like I said, between cooking, getting rid of toxins and chemicals in our life, in our daily life, right? I will share with you next week what I've been doing with my hair care. I'm no longer using regular shampoos. I haven't been for Gosh, I know it's been at least a month and a half, maybe going on 2 months. But I'm no longer using regular daily shampoos on my hair or on my face. We have natural hand soap. I'm working on switching over other soaps in my kitchen. I'm not sure what to do with the dishwasher yet. I haven't figured that out. I may have to just continue to use dishwasher tablets because I'm not sure if I can use the soap that I'm using for my sink in my dishwasher. I'd have to look into that further because you don't want to ruin your machine. I don't know about all that yet. Although the laundry soap doesn't ruin the machine. In fact, it's probably better for it because it has all that junk in it. So yeah, I'll have to test that out. Anywho, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. If you've already subscribed, please do feel free to subscribe for future information and videos about living healthy on a daily basis. I've also been thinking about maybe doing some interviews with people who homestead and sharing those on video too. I've been thinking about that. I've already got some people in mind doing some general interviews about their homesteading and how they accomplish what they do, how they got started. So that could be coming down the pike too. Okay, guys, thank you so much and have a wonderful day. And as always, live healthy daily. We'll see you next time.